Good morning, everyone, and may I wish you a very happy Monday. Happy Monday morning, June the 29th. We are one day away from being at the end of June, and I don't say that to be really celebratory in all the ways anyway. I mean, we certainly can celebrate that the Lord has had mercy on us and we can see the end of June. But and on the other hand, we wish our time away, and we shouldn't be doing that. But in any case, I hope and pray that you're doing well this almost end of June today. And I hope and pray that you will stay cool throughout this week. It's going to be very, very hot. That comes as no surprise during the summer months. So just make sure you stay cool, stay hydrated, stay safe, and don't let that heat get you. And y'all know it doesn't do me any good anymore, so I try to stay out of it as much as I can. But I hope and pray y'all are doing well today. Finally back from my weekend in Charleston, and just that much closer to the end of my road in the military. I achieved one more last this past weekend. I wrote the last award that I'll ever write. I wrote up an award for my non-commissioned officer in charge of my section. So he'll keep on in his Army career, and he'll get a good we call it costume jewelry. Get him a nice little piece of costume jewelry to wear on his uniform. But I got to do that this weekend, and it's coming down to the wire, folks, as fast as time flies, and it won't be long before I have those coveted retirement orders in my hand, and then prayerfully the first day of January will be my official military retirement date. It's been a long road, and had a lot of fun, had a lot of difficulty along the way, but that's par for the course. Let me read to you in the book of Psalms today, Psalm chapter number 4 and verse number 8. The psalmist says this: I will both, notice my emphasis there, I will both lay me down in peace and sleep. The psalmist said, I'm going to do these two things. I'm going to lay down in peace, and I'm going to sleep. For thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. Basically, the psalmist is saying right here, I trust in you, Lord, and because I do that, I can lay down in peace and I can sleep. Y'all have heard me many times use the analogy of those times that come up where we might have a sickness about us, and we don't fall asleep, and we're up all night, and it just feels like the sun is never going to come up. Well, that happens to us when we have a lot on our hearts as well. You might have something on your heart that's convicting you. You might have something you're worried about, whatever the case may be. What better proof do we have to trust God with it than this psalm that we read here today? Of course, we know Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. We know Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7, where we're admonished to give everything to God in prayer. And then God will give us the peace that passes all understanding. Christian, bottom line up front here, when we trust God with everything that we've got, he will allow us to lay down in peace and sleep. Why? Because only you, Lord, make me dwell in safety. The Lord is the one who gives us our safety. The Lord is the one who gives us our peace. And I'm talking to the Christian this morning. I hope and pray that we don't look to other influences or other things to guarantee our safety and our peace, because we know that in God we have that. So let's trust in God, folks, so we, as the psalmist, can echo the words, I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. Be blessed this day, Christian. Be encouraged this day. Encouraged in the safety and the peace of the Lord through Jesus Christ, our Savior. Have a wonderful Monday. Once again, stay cool, stay safe. Love you, folks, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. God bless you.